Well, you can see that I got my oil pump and electronic distributor off and timing chain cover off, and this is how it kind of works. This is where a distributor would normally go, and it spins off the cam, I believe, and this shaft here is the oil pump shaft, and it spins a set of gears here that pick up the oil, pump the oil through the motor. So here's my 3/8 lock with the timing chain cover off, about ready to go to the dump or scrapyard, but this is what it looks like underneath it. I'm going to pull the oil pan off of it because I'm keeping that, and all the timing assembly and everything. Hopefully, that's the goal. But that's what it looks like. I don't see any teeth being jumped or anything, so I definitely think this motor was apart before, judging the fact that it was missing oil pan bolts. So we'll find out as soon as I get the oil pan off and see what's going on inside of it. These are my supervisors. They're supervising me taking apart the old 3.8. Well, I got the oil pan off, and you can see there's quite a bit of play in. Maybe you can't because I'm holding the camera kind of shaky. But that one's got a lot of play in it. There's like 3 of them in here, 3 rods that have quite a bit of play in them. So I'm glad I decided not to rebuild this motor. This motor definitely had at least one spun rod bearing. You can see the seam right there. This is the bearing itself. And yep, there we go. Now I popped it apart on one of the cylinders here. And you can see that it's all destroyed and gouged and everything. So hopefully I'll get the piston on. I could show you, well, I might be able to show you the bottom end of the connecting rod. It's not too bad. A little scored, but probably would clean up. So guys, this block was really beat on. I think it was run without oil for a while. You can see there are actually scoring marks going up and down in the cylinder. Although there isn't much of a ridge, so I wonder if this was bored at one time. But I don't have a bore gauge to check it, so... but there are definitely ridges going up and down, and it does have what looks to be like it was run without oil for a while, because pretty much all the rod bearings were destroyed, and I'll show you those later on. They were all mangled. I think there was only 2 cylinders that didn't have mangled rod bearings.